Tonight, an exclusive interview with the founder of a Texas-based nonprofit after city leaders questioned his claims of a gang ceasefire in Stockton.
ABC 10's Nazi Javid is live in the studio with the exclusive. And Nazi, I know you've been looking for answers about those claims and accusations. This is all a scam.
Yeah, after days of silence and growing criticism, the founder of the Youth Peace and Justice Foundation agreed to speak with me. I was surprised, actually, and I asked him directly about the ceasefire claims, about gang contact, money, why city leaders said they were never contacted, and why he decided to speak now. Daniel Chapin is the founder of the Youth Peace and Justice Foundation, originally the Uvalde Foundation for Kids.
It's time for me to step up and address some of these questions and put a face and a name and a voice.
Stockton city leaders, including the mayor, police, and the San Joaquin County Sheriff, say they had no contact with the organization and no way to verify a ceasefire.
It is contradictory to what I'm saying. We recognize that there's been a gap, and that goes back to that strategy.
Chapin says that gap was intentional, claiming his group limited contact with officials by email only to protect people he claims were involved in a temporary truce. Law enforcement says there's no way to verify that any agreement ever took place. I think there's been a lot of questions in the community about whether this ceasefire actually happened. So did it happen?
Absolutely did happen. It was tactical and strategic.
He claims known gang affiliates contacted him.
I'm talking about individuals that were involved in these gangs themselves.
So you're saying gang members contacted you?
I'm saying that they contacted us and they said, you know what, it's going to break out up there.
So he says his nonprofit stepped in, but national experts have criticized what they call parachuting into a city after a tragedy.
It's what parachutes are made for. When Uvalde happened in 2022, a community was ripped apart. When Stockton happened in 2025, a community was ripped apart. And what do we hear? We need help. We need all the resources.
The most serious accusation has been that this is a money grab. Shouldn't you have a relationship with the city so that you have more buy-in and people are not calling it a scam?
That's why I think it's ironic that in some cases people look at us and go, well, are you a scam? And yet what we're actually doing is the exact call for accountability. We will never go into a community and say, we're going to do all of these things, write us a check, or we want a piece of, what did the mayor say, a piece of the pie. No, we never have done that. Never will do that.
As for what he does want,
the ultimatum is, from this point forward, the foundation is going to hold the city of Stockton and any city across this nation accountable for every dollar that it claims is going to direct violence intervention.
But the mayor said he hasn't reached out.
Here's the commitment that I'm going to make to you right here and now. As part of our getting centered into Stockton, I'm going to personally pick up the phone and call the mayor's office. If the mayor will give me a voice, I'll sit down with him.
And I also asked him about the $5,000 reward offered to find the suspects in the mass shooting. He says he stands by that money offer, but says it will not be delivered until someone is in custody. Meanwhile, Chapin says he plans to maintain a presence in Stockton by opening a hub for local resources. Back to you, Chris, Laura.
Yeah, Nazi, excellent reporting there. Thank you for that update. We want to mention the mayor and law enforcement officials maintain that unverified ceasefire claims can create confusion and risk to public safety.